What's up, everyone? This is Disney Plus Deets, where we break down everything you need to know about your favorite Disney Plus movies and series. I'm Kenneth.
And I'm Marcellus, and not to toot our own horns, but we're pretty much the biggest Disney Plus fans out there.
No, let's do it. Toot toot, beep beep. That's right.
Let's get into it. You know, Kenneth, I have a lot in common with the characters in the show we're talking about today.
Oh yeah, like what?
Well, I'm dashing and daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly with stories to share.
I see what you did there. This episode must be about all together now. Gummy Bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the Gummy Bears. Oh, you don't know how excited I am. The Gummy Bears. We are going back in time into my childhood, sir.
I love the adventures of the Gummy Bears. I just get so excited seeing them go on their adventures, and I wanted to be a Gummy Bear, actually.
Oh, listen, I was a Gummy Bear. You couldn't tell me.
My name would be Silly Gummy Bear.
My name would be Kenny Gummy.
It may be hard to believe now, but Adventures of the Gummy Bears was Disney's very first animated TV series. Of course, we know Disney made a bunch of classic animated movies, but way back in 1984, where you thrived, when the idea for this series first came about, Disney didn't even have a TV animation division.
At that time, Michael Eisner, Disney's still new CEO, found out his kids had tried a new candy at summer camp, Gummy Bears. He challenged rookie creator Jim Magon to make a show about the colorful candy, and the rest is history.
The team decided to focus on what made Disney's classic animated films so great: princesses, castles, dragons, villains with nefarious mustaches.
And speaking of iconic Disney characters, according to director and producer David Block, the Gummy Bears were loosely based on Snow White's pals, the Seven Dwarfs. There are definitely some similarities between the Bears and Sleepy, Dopey, Bashful, and the rest of Snow White's crew.
Adventures of the Gummy Bears may have paid tribute to some classics, but there were plenty of total original touches too. For instance, the magic quick tunnels that allow Gummy Bears to get around the forest twice as fast as walking or riding a horse, and Gummy Berry Juice, which allows the Gummy Bears to bounce around like bouncy balls.
So if you are human and you drink Gummy Berry Juice, you become temporarily strong. So now I drank my Gummy Berry Juice, and not only was I bouncing around the house, but I was trying to lift up the sofa cushions.
Yes.
Trying to pretend like they were castle stones.
I believe it.
I wish I had some Gummy Berry Juice right now. I'd use it to show off my moves, like I'm Black Panther. Well, I know you love roller coasters, Marcellus, and because I know you love roller coasters, you would have loved being in the quick tunnel.
Oh, I would have adored it. I actually would have been in the quick tunnels the whole time. They'd be like, at some point, Marcellus, you got to come out of the quick tunnel. I'm like, I just want to go again.
Where is Cellus Gummy? In the quick tunnel? Now, we work hard hosting this show, but not nearly as hard as the animators did while drawing the Gummy Bears' magical world. Typical cartoons at the time used about 12,000 drawings per episode, while this show used around 20,000.
And a lot of that hard work was spent just on backgrounds. Director and producer David Block believes that 70% of the look of an animated show is about backgrounds, so the creative team spent extra time fleshing out the castles, forests, caves, and landscapes of the Gummies world.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Back in 1985, when Disney's Adventures of the Gummy Bears premiered, none of the major American studios had full animation teams in the United States. So, the American team created all the storyboards, character designs, color samples, and such. Then they shipped everything off to Tokyo, where a team of Japanese animators, working under the guidance of a Disney director, finished the animation.
1985? So you must have been, what, in your 30s back then?
Okay, dunk on my age all you want. I know you're just jealous you didn't get to see the Gummy Bears as a Saturday morning cartoon when you were a kid. That show ranked #1 in its time slot for 5 whole seasons. That kind of success deserves to be recorded in the great book of Gummy. Can we talk about this all-star cast? Disney got all the top voice actors of the day for this show.
Yes.
The legendary actress June Foray, who voiced the Gummy Berry Juice maker, Grammy Gummy.
And you can't forget about one of the most popular ventriloquists of the 1950s, Paul Winchell, who voiced Zummy Gummy.
Whoa, you cannot bring up Paul Winchell and not mention that he was an inventor who literally built the first artificial heart.
Maybe that's why the show had so much heart. Get it? Heart?
Okay, Marcel.
Jim Cummings, Lorenzo Music, Bill Scott, Corey Burton, Noel North, and Katie Lee completed the cast. With so many cast members, it's hard to believe, but they recorded each episode as an ensemble.
Amazing, because usually when it comes to animation, you have one actor recording just their scenes by themselves. But Disney wanted to make sure that that chemistry showed up in the cartoon, so that's why you had the entire cast recording at the same time.
And apparently Jim Cummings brought drumsticks into the booth and played imaginary drums while he waited to record his lines. That sounds like something you would do.
I'm about to say that sounds like something you would do. And last but not least, let's get back to perhaps the most iconic thing about this show, which has been stuck in my head through this whole episode thanks to you, Marcellus.
And you're welcome. The Ultra Catching Gummi Bears theme was written by Patricia and Michael Silversher. They also wrote the theme song for Tailspin and music for Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers and DuckTales. So basically, they're responsible for decades of Disney hits.
I'm gonna be singing this for a month now.
Me too, and I'm gonna enjoy every minute of it.
That's it for our show. Be sure to like, subscribe, and check out Disney's Adventures of the Gummi Bears, now streaming on Disney+.
Take care of yourselves and the planet, and we'll see you next time. Marcellus and Ken signing off.
We just need some gummy bear juice.
Oh yeah, big time.